Hello, this is Chaff Commander Coffee, back with another episode of Dominions4, Thrones of Ascension. It is quite an important turn now. Quite an important turn of events. So let's go through the turn, and we shall start with this message. A message from Lycia. We hereby declare war upon your unholy nation. Well, I was kind of expecting this, mostly because we are quite close to claiming Ascension, so I can imagine the nations are rather worried that their gods look rather false compared to majestic souls. So, let's carry on with the turn. Let's keep in mind we are now at war with 3 nations currently, which, yes, we are getting spread a little thin. Now, we did just finish our Conjuration research. Conjuration 6. What was I getting with this? Bishop Fish. That's what I needed for taking the Underwater Thrones of Ascension. But there are other things I need to consider on this circle. Some things, Spectres boost my death magic even further, and they also have Astral, I think, sometimes, so get some Astral magic in there. Troll King's Court, Troll King Commanders, pretty solid, Hill Giant, I think that's just netting, isn't it? Now, this is an interesting one. I think this is a magic enhanced one, the Ifrit Sultan. It requires air gems, but they are powerful air and fire commanders. Badawi might be able to summon this. If I could somehow boost his air magic again. Yes, I think we will be summoning some Bishop Fish once we take some more underwater provinces. However, now our research is going back onto blood magic. I am tempted to quickly just grab Evocation 5 for Falling Fires, and it will just take 1 turn. So I think I will do that, yeah, Falling Fires here. And we can cast that when our mages are Sabbath, so I should probably do that. Right, let's go back to the messages. Did some site searching. So far, no magic sites. Now, we cast Call of the Wild on the Forest of Gila here, just in case we were attacked by Lunawatia, but they did not attack. So we have this group of werewolves and wolves, so I guess we're not really going to use them right now. So, but I'll put them to patrol there, just to maybe bring down the Sunrest a little for once. So this army didn't actually need to move to the Forest of Gila. However, I do want to build a lab. I'm just going to do this right now. Build a lab here. In the meantime, they can do some blood hunting, just to be useful, and you can do some patrolling. The reason why is I want this force as well. These terracotta soldiers can go underwater with no issues at all. I mean, they're poor amphibians, so they're not great, but most of the underwater units use piercing weapons, and they are resistant to piercing, so hopefully they'll be a nice bulk to add to the force. I'm going to have Capneus just stay here and patrol to pick up units when needed, but we will move to the Forest of Gila. Right, let's go back to messages. Some more blood hunting, I'll come back to that in a moment. An unexpected event has occurred in Epernia. More water gems, slightly less this turn, but still getting more water gems from that Pyro Frozen Flame. Unexpected event has occurred in Swinland. A prospector genius has found a small gold deposit. 244 gold is always nice. And an unexpected event has occurred in Valadon. What is best in life? Barbarian clans have flocked to your standard, willing to prove themselves in battle. I mean, the last barbarian managed to prove himself that he was very easy to kill. He did get netted, but still. No. Well, how about that? I have a plan. These barbarians are going to make themselves useful. They're going to pillage our neighbours. Why not? In fact, I have a better plan. You're all researching, not doing anything really. You needed to swap this out. Sorry, I'm just doing a little bit of light remanagement of my forces whilst I remember to. I think they're all going to go into the ocean now. Yes, I think that was the plan. I'm sure they have enough men. Let's give them some more, just to be on the safe side. We don't have anything that boosts... Ah, we do have this Crown of Command, though. That will help boost the unit's morale a bit. And I suppose you can take that just to not die quite so fast. Yeah. And Oggerol, you have the Wave Breaker, which is good. Boots wise, I'm going to give you some Boots of Youth just for the reinvigoration. It's not bad. Reinvigoration 6 now. Never fatigues even. Oh, he's got neutral spellcasting encumbrance. Wow, that's pretty good. Sorry, I'll come back to that. Where all the scouts are. More filthy brigands, and the Feathered Serpent has left us, but I'm not sure we need him right now. We'll be able to get Spectres soon to take up Astral Magic. Right, so, Kalunga, the inferior Sun Pontifex, was suddenly attacked by a horror. This is the result of, well, yes, that is the result of the Lightless Lanterns. But never mind. Yes, there was a battle in Blue Waters. This was Saladar and some of our undead mages coming down here and spamming skeletons. Yes, we are spamming some skeletons. Oh yes. Excellent skeleton spam going on there. There was a battle in Mir. I believe this was a slightly larger force. No, it's a small skirmish force of Modi that I managed to catch with my heavy cavalry. And as you can see, the heavy cavalry have no trouble riding down what a few foul spawner here. Oh, he's casting Swarm. Well, that doesn't make a difference. Well, there's another mage down the drain. I think we did lose a few men to that poison. Yeah, we lost 8 men to the poison, but we got a mage for it, 190 gold mage. So it's all right. And there was a battle in Griffa. Modi is attacking over the river with an all right force. I don't think I have enough men to win this. Let's be honest. But we'll see what kind of damage that the province defense manages to do. Nothing by the looks of it. Yes, absolutely nothing. As expected. Right, so those were the 3 battles. They moved over into Griffa. Now I did place my army to surround them, ready to push them into Botane and Griffa. However, I'm thinking if we manage to take Oak Beach, we would... Ah! They're already cut off. For some reason, they can't cross this river anymore. I don't know why it's saying that, but right, so there is some foul spawn here, so I do need to make sure Mir has some defense, but it has no population, so that's not happening. Yes, so Lycia has gone to war with us, and that means we need to pull back to Emilzar. And now there's multiple places where I can take thrones without really... I mean, if this is a level 2 throne, I need 2 more points, and there's a throne there and a throne there. Because we already have 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 points. So I think if I just take this throne and these 2 thrones, I'll actually just win. So, given that when... Oh, Lunawati is actually losing this war with Napskibos. So I think Exobothia is actually safe. So, I think we've got to change of plan. These barbarians, move to Nom. Right, change of plan. Right, you need to go back to blood hunting. Still blood hunting. So I'll just do some basic. Oh, there's a unit over there. Go pick that unit up. You come down into the underground. Oh, there's a laboratory here. Can you cast Gnome Law from here? You can cast Gnome Law from there. Right. So this army should be adequate to take out. Should be 5. There we go. This should be good enough. This should be. I'm hoping it is. I don't see why not. This should be able to take this throne. It was just loads of Ictiids. And our Dominion is here, so I think we have no problem with that. Or we shouldn't have a problem. You're going to stay on Muspel for the time being. We may have to push for the throne in Sodden Merc or in Muspel. It's possible. But I'm thinking that actually we have 3 thrones on our borders, like on our borders, which we could just go capture. I think that is the safer plan. You don't need to cast Call of the Wild anymore, you need to cast Harris Spence. Now these mages here, I think I will just have them site search, boost the province defense to 10, just give them some more chaff. I'm expecting them to attack with these Illithids, but I believe the undead will be fine against them. I have Argias moving down here to recapture Underspring with his force of Demon Knights. Let's keep going through the commanders. Right, I'll set up this strategy later. This is going to probably take quite a while. You can just start preaching. Right, what were you doing? Blood hunting? Probably not, but you are now. Got another scout. Move to Golem range. Titus, move to... stay there for now. I want to see if they move more men north. Right, you need to move to Mexico. Scout and Vanguard, just stay there. You can start casting Dark Knowledge. And you can start casting Dark Knowledge. Need to find more death sites. Right, let's go over my mages, give them some more lightless lanterns. One more lightless lantern there. Right, so Solve has rejoined with the force here. So what we can do is... Now that I'm thinking about it, with this horde of devils and a bloodlust going off, I'll let him cast what he wants and Hold will cast spells. I don't want him to exhaust the Savage Slaves with the Bloodlust. He doesn't need to. He can cast that without fatiguing himself. So take some of them from Badawi, give him some more of those, take some more, give him some more fire gems. There we go. That should do. Let's make sure we have a full gem complement on all my wizards. In fact, we'll give them 10 blood slaves. We're actually going for quite a large battle. I'm going to give them more fire gems. Yes, I think this is the time that we take Oak Beach. Iolatos takes some extra blood slaves. You need some gems. Myrcenos, you don't need to take anything. Samurai, here we go. Takes fire gems. Fire gems. More blood slaves. Fire gems. Fire gems. They do like using them fire gems up. For sure. In fact, I might change solve. Yes, I'm going to change solve to casting Pyroflogos' incantation on the first turn of combat. That way all of my mages will be boosted immediately. Now it does cost a lot of fatigue, but it's only a level 3 fire spell, and he's currently a level 5 fire mage. I could make him level 6 if he wore a flaming helmet, but that would be detrimental to his reinvigoration. I want to give solve. I think Astral Serpent will do for now. Now we do have a few more flaming helmets I can give out actually, so I should probably do that for the purposes of this battle. In fact, we have more boots of youth. These guys don't need boots of... I have boots of youth and I should give them to the people who have flaming skull helmets. That was the reason I had them saved up, because I didn't have enough boots of youth. Now that I have them, yes, we should make use of them for this attack. Hopefully you're excited. This is going to be quite a large... This is going to be my main force moving into Oak Beach. That is the plan, by the way. In case you hadn't picked that up, that's what I'm doing. I am planning for the invasion of Oak Beach, so in fact this scout can move to Jelania Agora. Let's see. I think this is a fine strategy. It's worked up until now. And then we can have these men move on Bataine and Griffith. And they won't be able to cross back over the river. So we'll have Mir with Tenthredon. He will be protecting Mir. In fact, I'm going to have these two mages come up and support him. We'll just have them set to cast spells. We'll have the cavalry lining up on hold and attack. We'll have Tenthredon behind them. And the two sorceresses, say here and here. Right, we'll put Tenthredon closer. Put them in a double line. Right. That's the plan. They're going to patrol there. Now I am aware Lycia has gone to war with us, but they're so far from any of my Thrones of Ascension, I'm not too bothered, to be honest. Let's put a small garrison there. Just a small one. Can't get any men in the dry fields, so what I want to do is move the dry fields army up into Bataine with V's force and Hark's force, and that should force them out of there. So, Hark will be leading the charge. Oh yes, Hark will be leading the charge with his goblins. Hopefully it goes well. They're just going to be set to attack, so they just run forward, just in a straight line, and these men will be set to hold an attack, to attack closest enemy. These men in the corner are going to be set to hold and attack enemy flyers in case Modi has a lot of flying units, and they will be set just in front of the archers in a line formation. Hopefully that should deter any flying units from killing all of my commanders. V, you need to come over here. Stand with the commander there. Lift raise, yes you can stand with the Aramas, you can come back as well. Oh no, Aramas was animating skeletons. Well, I suppose you can stand with the commanders to give them a bit of skeleton bodyguards. In fact, you can sit behind the commanders to do that. And for your animating skeletons as well, you can sit there. That means you can consolidate onto that spot. So yes, Hark will be leading the charge. Hark here has currently killed 8 men in the last siege. Yes, he went straight through the front gates of the Ferret Mountains and did a respectable job. I mean, he was slaying ogres. He wasn't just killing you know, like standard foul spawn chaff. He was killing ogres. So for a goblin to be able to hack through 8 ogres, that's quite impressive. That's quite impressive. I think we'll leave this priest to preach there, just to improve our dominion. Now we can go through the rest of my kingdom. Let's see, let's build as many. I may need some more wizards over here, so I'm going to quickly just train a Sun Pontifex, just so he can fly over and hopefully give my armies a little boost. Golem range, training a level 1 mage. The capital, training more Sun Pontifexes. More level 1 mages here, more level 1 mages there. More level 1 mages everywhere. Excellent. Our research is boosting considerably. I would like to get more clockwork smiths spewing out lightless lanterns, but it's not always possible. Let's see. Ah, yes, we got another Earth 2 and we got a Fire 3 on these 2 mages here. So what I'm going to do is, I believe are the magma spells 3 fire and 1 earth? No, they're 3 earth and 1 fire. So Madahoma here can be given Boots of Youth and a Bloodstone. Now he is a magma caster. We'll also be giving him a... we need more water breathing items, I think. We do indeed. If we want to start invading the variants, you need to stop casting Voice of Apathy. That's not useful to us right now. Forge us some. Take some dwarven hammers, and I want you to forge some of these amulets of ruby sapphire. Actually, the bottles of living water. No, they don't give you water breathing. Let's create some of those ruby sapphire amulets, so that my mages get a bit more elemental resistance as well as being able to breathe underwater. So, our goals are to start preparing to take the Lake of Fortune. I'll move this army here actually. And they can go to there. Preparing to take the Lake of Fortune, Green Waters, and then finally Fanlugia down here. Now, if my army in Northangs can push up to Muspel and capture Muspel, then that would also work. However, there are lots of castles in the way, which means we're also going to be fighting the majority of Modi's army to be able to pull that off. But we might be able to. We might be able to. Once we can cross over this river again, we can start properly amassing the force in Oak Beach. I believe I also crafted a gate cleaver to give to someone, unless I'm not mistaken. You, Pygmy, carry the gate cleaver. Excellent. Good job. I also crafted right. You need to be given a dwarven hammer, and you need to take that away. You need to craft Boots of Youth. You, on the other hand, Ridwani, you're going to be given a Bloodthorn, and you're going to craft more Bloodthorns. You're going to forge another Bloodthorn, because Solve does not have time to forge more Bloodthorns. No, he does not. And what we're going to do, hopefully, is either summon a Blood 4 mage, or I will have to empower one of my Blood 3 mages to Blood 4, equip them with the Bloodthorn, and then they can forge Brazen Skulls, which would be fine, because then they can forge the Armour of Souls as well. So I am at the latest possibilities for crafting in terms of blood magic. So we can boost our blood mages up very, very high. I think this should do for now, as far as the turn goes. You're all researching, you should be blood hunting. Get back to doing that. Right, yes. So, hopefully we can start to push Modi back. Perhaps claim this Throne of Ascension. and then start thinking about claiming the Lake of Fortune as well. But we are in a war on 3 sides. It's pretty dangerous. I'm just going to dump the last of my gold in the province defense here, just because. Just because. Right. We may have to pull back against Lycia. I'm not sure if we can fight Lycia for the Solemn Merc, because they can funnel all of their troops in through 1 province. Modi has to split them between 2, and I've been fighting Modi already, and we've had mostly victories, so their forces are certainly thinning. As you can see, they're summoning a lot of units. They're summoning lots of these terracotta soldiers to make up for all of the frontliners that they've lost. They've even got a lot of wolves, I think. Yeah, you can see all the wolves there, which is quite funny. They're having to summon just to make up for all the front line they've lost, which is good for us. So hopefully we can conquer Oak Beach, but it is, yes, they do have quite a lot of men. They do have quite a lot of men. But we have a lot of flaming arrows, so we'll see what happens, eh? We shall see what happens. So, let's go and end the turn there. I hope you're excited. I think this is going to be the largest, oh, yes. Oh, 13 turns, 16 turns. I'm wondering if any of these battles were... I'm hoping they keep their army in Oak Beach and we have quite an epic battle here. Now we will be at least fighting the province defense, so there is always going to be a battle there for sure. But hopefully it's a large one. Anyway, it's been me, Chaff Commander Coffee. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.